Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. In the last episode, we discovered the location of the Dream Stone after saving Britta from a nefarious foe. In this episode, well, let's see if the Dream Stone's still here. But first, there was a pillow over here. We're going to quickly take care of it. It's a very quick pillow, so we'll just quickly get this underway, and then we will head to the Dream World, and all will be well. By the way, disclaimer, I am definitely feeling a bit under the weather after MagFest. This is the first session I've recorded after MagFest, and I definitely picked up a bit of a cold there, so my voice might sound a little different. If it doesn't, I mean, I don't think it actually will sound that much different. It's more I just have a slight congested throat, and it's mostly the fact I just am extremely tired these days, so forgive me if my energy is a little bit lacking, but I just wanted to make sure this recording got taken care of in a decent amount of schedule, because I can still pull it off. I don't need to be as over-the-top goofy. I can just be slightly goofy. Okay, come on, I got this. Yo! Oh, perfect. Did this entire section about fighting a single foe. That's what I like to see, because we're gonna get this out of the way. It's just gonna take about a minute, and then we go into the Dream World, and then the fun well, spoilers, I guess, we're going to the Dream World, but, like I said, you can expect pretty much every section in the real world to be followed by a section in the Dream World. Despite the fact that we do go to the Dream World, I mean, we don't even have to fight any enemies because we have all the expert challenges for Dreamy Dozing Sands already, so oh well. And that's the last pillow that we can access so far in this place, and I believe all the beans. I didn't miss a bean, right guys? If you guys know I missed a bean, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna double check though after this video, so I'm pretty sure I didn't miss any beans, because I think 26 is the right number, and that's what I have. And otherwise, there's not much we can really do. I mean, there's these stuff on the sides here. The podium, obviously, up there is where we need to go. And we can't access this over here. This jump over here is too far of a jump. So really, we head up here, and then we're on to the next part of the plot. So, uh-oh. It seems to me that's definitely a Dream Stone symbol-looking thing. And even has a Z-Keeper, but no Dream Stone. What's going on here? Where did it go? Oh. Maybe we shouldn't have taken 7 episodes to get this Dream Stone. Bowser got it first. Okay, obviously the amount of time you take to get here doesn't matter. Plot-wise, you'll always have the Dream Stone. Of course, the bad guys get it first, so, well, it's good guys 0, bad guys 1. They couldn't have the Dark Stone, but he can have this Dream Stone, so, Skra-Urk indeed, and they very slowly fly off before we could fight them. So alas, they have the Dream Stone. What are we gonna do? We can't possibly know where they went to. I guess they know how to make an exit. We could pursue, yeah, cool it, Princey. No one likes a hot pillow. This is true. Don't make me turn you over and land your other side, Dreambert. Is that even an insult? Pillow insults. They're the best kinds of insults. So we don't really have a game plan. We don't know where it went. So how can we figure out where they went off to? Well, there is one option that Dreambird can think of: a dream point. Basically a really special place to sleep. That will, well, as he's going to explain here, a dream point is a place where dreamers can become one with their dreams. AKA, there's special dream sections that we are going to be using to, generally, dream points are the place where the dreamy version of, a section of the plot takes place. If that makes sense. So, there's special dreamy areas. It's kind of a little confusing. But if we sleep here, we might be able to find some clues about the Dream Stone in the Dream World. After all, the Dream Stone rested here. Perhaps some remnants remain. But we don't have a pillow. Well, yes we do. We have Dreambert, so please, Luigi, don't drool on the prince. Keep it in your mouth. We'd appreciate it. Thank you, man. Anyways, to the Dream World we go. Finding clues about the Dream Stone. And, well, we're not coming out of the Dream World till we do. And you can imagine that'll also involve some interesting things. And indeed, this is a very interesting point in the game that we're coming up to very soon. Those of you who have played the game know what I'm talking about. But those of you who haven't, well, you guys are in for a treat. Anyway, welcome to the real Dreamy Dozing Sands. We're gonna go off on an adventure. I don't have much health or BP, as you can see from the previous fight, but that's not too much of a bother. I don't care. Fighting this guy, because I want to show off something that I actually stated incorrectly. The statement being, okay, this is the wrong attack. During the hammer attack, I said you can basically hit the other ones other ways to do extra damage, and that's the proper way to do things. Actually, you should only hit them towards the direction where the enemies are. Because if you do, they actually have a special counterattack, and you actually won't do damage. So I'll demonstrate that when they do the attack. So, see you guys in a second. Okay, here we go. So if I hit this in the wrong direction, first of all, it doesn't do any damage. As you can see, it's not really accomplishing much of anything. So, only hit them towards the ones that you have to do, because afterwards, the other ones... Oh. I'm not sure if... Okay, maybe the counterattack doesn't always happen, but what I did before, basically, they even came out of the ground afterwards to hit you. But, apparently, I guess it's not always the case. If I ever fight these guys again, I'll try to show it off again, but... As you can see, basically, you don't do extra damage, so it's a waste of time, and sometimes I might even counterattack it, so... In other words, it's not in your best interest to do that, necessarily, so keep that in mind. Otherwise, we continue forward. Sounds like a plan. Alright. So, as you can see, now that we're in the official Dreamy part of this area, attack piece 1 for Dreamy Dozing Sands, we're going to get a new Luigi attack as well. So that'll be very cool. We'll be, working on that as we progress throughout this area. I felt that there's nothing else down here of importance, right? Can I actually make this jump over here? That is completely, totally doable. Awesome. I need my stylus if we're going to be doing this, though. Stylus ahoy! That actually kind of worked out because I had the lowness to get those. But that's cool. You can actually make that jump if you so care, I guess. And then obviously you want to head up here this way to get high enough to make this jump, and you'll be good to go. But yep, more attack pieces. We'll find 10 of them throughout this area. That's okay, we'll deal with them in due accord. This is the Dreamstone Spirit! Oh, well, that's convenient. His spirit's here! So yeah, he used to be here, so while the physical body has gone, because it's a dream point, I guess, the Dreamstone Spirit still remains here, so we could potentially use his spirit to locate the location of his body. If that makes sense. Do stones have spirits that can communicate? I'm not really... I guess it is a magical stone. So, whatever. Hey, buddy! Wanna listen to... Whoa! Hello. What a bunch of jokers. Is rhyme time. Xenoblade reference. So yeah, hey, we're here from the real world. Your body's been stolen. Can we, like, can you tell us where it is? Make our life easy. Well, whoop it! Wow, this Dreamstone is a bit of a meanie. Whoopity-doo. Okay, well, seems like it's gonna be cooperative, right? So, yeah, just tell us where it is. Yeah, I'd be happy to tell us, right? Oh. And they just full-on faceplant there. That was full 100% faceplant going on there. That's kind of funny. So, unfortunately, he's very cranky that he's been, kidnapped, so... He just wants to be left alone. He wants to go sleep. Stay moisturized. Basically, because he's been kidnapped, he has no intention of helping us. So, he doesn't want to tell us. And thus, welcome to this section of the game where we're basically going to be chasing after the Dreamstone in order to, get him to talk and other such things. A Luigi constellation in the background, though. I believe it's called, like, a Luigi factory, is it? I'm not sure. But, I forget. I remember I looked up the exact name. I forget it, though. It's a thing. Anyway, so we have no other leads, though. We have to get this guy to talk. You see these kind of blocks over here, by the way? We will learn ways of navigating that, perhaps, on the point of soonish. So, soonish it shall be. Anyway, let's just go ahead and we're gonna... these are probably gonna be shorter videos, by the way, just because, oh, I'm all the way over here. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Make sure you don't overshoot these jumps. It's actually really interesting because now you're trying to land on a moving platform using this. So the best way to do it is actually just to stop it over here and just use your small hop to get on this really easily as opposed to using a large hop, which will generally make it harder to aim of all things. So, hello, buddy. You have your guarding attack piece, I see. I kind of want that. As usual, by the way, as before, we can use the map to ensure that we are not leaving any important attack pieces behind, which we are not. And then you can see we can't really... We'll head to the right side of this area on the realm of soonish, but not right now-ish. Anyway, Luigi, get back in that drill. You know the drill. Ha! Drill puns. The nice thing, though, is if you get enough speed, you can just kind of be like, well, goodbye. Oh, that's actually too far. Yeah, you don't want to overshoot that either. So you have to be really careful with this drill section to not overdo it. Because it's really easy to overdo it, and you'll overshoot your target quite easily. So the best bet, well, here we need a little bit of distance, so we'll get a little bit of height, and use the block, actually. Using the block to stop yourself is a very effective way to make this work out. With that, we have 3 of our 10 attack pieces. We'll probably... I want that coin. Give me that coin! Thank you. Okay. I'm greedy. I know. As you can see, by the way, there's nothing over to the left here, so we have no reason to shoot ourselves over that way. I mean, we could, but we're not going to find anything. Wrong way. Wrong! Up! There we go. I know rotational motion, darn it! Oh, hey, I landed right on top of the block. I am special. So that'll be attack piece number 4, and that's all the attack pieces in this area. So now we just head down here. Luckily, land on that platform. That was well-timed. Get some more coins and avoid more enemies. Oh, that barely touched him. Oh well, we get a boom bot. It's all cool. It's kind of funny though, because now that we're so powerful, we can just one-shot these boom bots and do so much damage to, like, I mean, as you can see right here, we can just completely boom, boom. Oh, yeah, there we go. We can one-shot the boom bot, and that'll just wipe out half the enemies right there, which is always really nice. And we can get a Boo Biscuit. I haven't shot off a Boo Biscuit. Do we want to show off a Boo Biscuit? Let's show off how the Boo Biscuit works. That seems like a fun time. Even though it's really useful to have those for elsewhere. I mean, I have how many already? 4. And how many boxes do I have? 2 secret boxes. Alright, let's just take this opportunity to show off some items. So secret boxes, what they do is something random. Hopefully not kill us. Oh, it gave us BP back. So it could give us BP back. It could just outright kill your bros. So I'm not going to use them ever again. Because I don't want to die. Because I can't, because I don't really save very often during my recordings. So there's that. And then the other item we haven't shown off yet is the Boo Biscuit. So if we use that, we'll actually go completely invisible. And we'll be completely able to dodge all attacks for free. I won't have to do a darn thing. It'll hit me, but it won't damage me. I do think the Boo Biscuit, I'm not sure if the Boo Biscuit actually counts for, they're getting 2 turns. That's strange. Oh, but I guess I don't hurt them with counterattacks either. Oh, I guess it makes me immune to damage, but it makes, as you can see, we can't damage them either, so it's good for dodging attacks or for practice dodging attacks. I'm not sure offhand if it actually lets you get the dodge for the no dodge or not. What is going on there? Oh, I guess that was just the sound of it running out. I don't use the Boo Biscuits that much. I like to fight my enemies like a man. But as you can see, basically, that's how the Boo Biscuits work. They're essentially, it's helpful when you have 2 bros, because you can give one of your bros immunity, and the other bro will be able to still deal out the damage. It can be helpful for dodging attacks, though, like I said, and I'm not sure if, like I said, if it works with the no-hitter or not. If someone knows offhand if it helps with the no-hitter, leave something in the comments to let me know, because I am very curious. I'm not sure the answer to that, because like I said, I usually do my no-hitter challenges like a man. Face on! No items! Fox only! Final destination. There's nothing over here, right? Oh, there's the end of this area, but is there something? There's probably something over there that I'm missing. Let's explore! Go down. Don't turn around, thank you. These enemies are starting to get to the point where they're actually a little bit hectic to dodge. But no, there seems to be nothing special over here, so I wasted my time for nothing. But that's okay, because I didn't end up in extra combat more than necessary. And we may continue to progress forward with utmost happiness. So we're gonna go ahead and basically we're back to the Luiginary factory. I'm gonna call it that from now on until I remember what the real name is, because I forget. Dreambird's actually to give us a little bit of a reminder, because it's been a while since we've used this. We haven't used this since the beginning of the normal Dozing Sands, so let's go ahead. Just a quick refresher of the tutorial. We can jump the B button. We can go ahead and move around the circle pad. So, you know, right, left. Basically, this structure is going to become very important. If you're about to lose your balance, you'll lean over, which can be very helpful, but sometimes you'll fall and you'll lose all your Luigis, so you don't want that to happen. So on and so forth. So that's the way this works for now. But we'll get into some more complex ways. Now, obviously, R and B will let you get out of it. Now, the interesting thing is you'll still encounter some enemies while you're doing this, and you can actually still fight these enemies while you're, if you're not in Super Luigi form, which is interesting. I'm actually going to fight this one more time to see if I can show off the thing I was talking about with these enemies, so give me a sec to cut this out. But yeah, you can still fight enemies if you're not in Luigi Constellation Stack, whatever the heck you want to call it, form. If you are, though, it'll be the same effect as what happened before, where you will utterly destroy them. Jesus, a lot of these guys. Okay, maybe I'm wrong then. I thought I could have sworn they had some sort of counterattack they did if you hit them in the wrong direction, but apparently it just does nothing. Alright, well, noted, I guess. We'll try one more time here, though. So, let's just we're gonna screw up all of them. Actually, what happens, it's probably if you leave them there. Yeah, that's what happens. If you don't kill those ones, they counterattack you then and automatically do damage that you can't dodge. So not only do you want to hit them in the right direction because it actually does counterattack damage to the one you're hitting, you want to get rid of those ones because if you don't, they'll hurt you. So there we go. That's the way that attack works. I wanted to show off the factors. There we go. Now I have my facts straight. And that's all the combat we need to do. We've pretty much adequately shown off every single enemy at this point. So I'm going to avoid combat pretty thoroughly from now on. Anyway, you can enter this Luiginary thing to basically destroy all of them and get them out of your way if you are no longer interested in fighting them. So we no longer have to fight any of these enemies as long as we have access to the Luiginary Constellation. Always cool. And then we just get a bit of a couple interesting sections to deal with of the leaning around and doing things and whatnot and what for. So we will do those with impunity. You can lean on down here to hit this switch up, which will help us get back if we need to, which we really don't. We're more interested in hitting that blue switch because that switch is the one that needs to go up. Color-coded switches, a staple of any sort of game like this. We want to go down this one and lean over. So you have to kind of pick the right platform to lean adequately. If you go too high, you'll actually just lean against the wall and you won't lean against the switch. So if we try to do it from here, on level, we bop Mario's head against the side of the wall there. Oops. 50 coins over here, always cool. And if you head over here, we can get ourselves an item, which is always fun to get. A good item, in fact, the payback wear. The reason why I didn't get two things of singular wear is because the payback wear is very cool. It's not as good as the singular wear. Where is it? Where is my wear? Ha ha ha, wear puns. But it has sometimes if you take damage, you'll deal damage equal to the enemy. Basically, as much damage as you take, the enemy will take. One always happens, says sometimes, and it's not very useful with the fact that it does not work very well with the guard shell. So we'll keep that in mind. But basically, it's still almost as good as the singular wear, and it's free. Yeah, we won't really make use of the special effect, like I said, because of the fact that, you know, we're not ever going to take damage as long as... The entire point of my build right now is to not take damage. But, we will make do. Anyway, we're going to just do this last screen over here before we are done with, this episode. I know it's going to be a very short episode. These are going to be very short episodes. It's kind of hard to split these into two without, I can either make a really long episode or three decently short episodes. So I'm gonna go with the decently short episode strategy. Also wait, I went back the way I came. What am I doing? I'm totally going in the complete and total wrong direction. I'm a derp. Okay, let's try that again. I got really distracted talking about the payback wear. I had to fall down a floor. You guys are probably screaming, "Hey, Lucky, you're being a herp-a-derp-derp." Yeah, when you fall down here, you still want to jump down here. You want to go up this blue thing into the pipe. That's where we want to go. Silly me. Tricks are for kids. Anyway, here we'll have a little bit more to do with our becoming giant and killing the world. As you can see, we need this red switch to hit the blue switch, so first we need to find the red switch, which we will do quite easily. Obviously, we need this blue switch to head over here and keep going, because we are, alas, too big. So, bop our head over here, and that'll raise the red switch. And then all we need is head back there. How do we head back there? Well, we have to just get rid of, basically, you know, if we're too big, we just get rid of the constellation. And we use our smaller size to head back up here. And then we get back in it. and we can then lean on the switch and go from there. So very cool ability, but it's going to only get even cooler as we go throughout the game. This is definitely the most used ability in the game. Very useful, so we will definitely be taking advantage of that. But before I head through the next screen, because I believe the next screen over is where we want to go. No, do we have one more? We might have one more. We do have one more. Okay, we'll do one more screen then. And then we will end the episode. So, huzzah! We still have just a little bit more. We get a little bit of chance to get some money, it looks like. And kill some more foes. I'm trying to yeah, this room is so unnotable that no wonder I forgot. It's basically a murder everything room. And then once we head through here, that's when we head back to this. Okay. So I'm gonna actually cut the video here, guys, because we've recorded for about 20 minutes, it seems, once I cut out all the battles and whatnot. So in the next episode, that's where the Dreamstone ended up, and we're gonna go see if we can get some information out of him. But will crazy stuff happen? You know it. So this is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.